Hello, welcome back to my channel, and today we're taking a look at L.A Noire. This is the game from 2011, and honestly I do believe I'm the only one in the world who have not actually played this game. Now, not only this game actually surprisingly runs natively in 4K, it surprisingly natively does not support 60 frames, so that's an interesting thing. Now, I have applied the fix to unlock it to 60 frames, hopefully. Actually, I'm not sure if it works. I haven't actually even tried because, you know, let's discover this together. Second of all, when it comes to this game's requirements, actually very decent requirements for its time. First of all, it wants 512 megs of video memory, so we're talking GeForce 86 GT or 8800, and it wants at least 16 gigabytes of hard drive space, which honestly for 2011 it's already a requirement, considering that most of the games actually shipped on a CD, so we're talking what, 700 times 2 times 3 times 4, give or take, you know, most wanted times, literally kind of going up and down there. And yeah, I don't know, there's you probably know about this game more than I do. You are a detective and then you go and do stuff. So we're gonna go and see how we actually look at this. So first and foremost, we're going with the 4K native. Anti-aliasing 3 times, anisotropic filtering times 4. These are the highest settings I can put on the game. SSO is on, everything else is on quality. And that's literally all there is actually. So we do have subtitles enabled, and supposedly the FPS fix should be working. I mean, in this menu we're at 60, so who knows, who knows. Now you might wonder why this game is capped at 30, and there's kinda a semi-smart idea behind it. Considering this game back in the day was deemed demanding in terms of hardware, if you would not be able to hit 60 frames, you would be offered 30. So kinda like, you know, feel good moment, you can still play the game, it's not kicking and stuff like this. Now the problem is the Rockstar themselves didn't actually do anything in the near future to actually remove this limitation for today, so we're kind of stuck with 30/60-ish if you apply the fix. But then again, PC Gaming Wiki has all the steps and all the things you can actually put in this game. Also, this game supports modding unofficially, and people are modding the hell out of it. But yeah, for me, I just want to see how it looks and plays, and let's see how it goes. MSI Afterburner upper left. Let's see how much what it actually pulls from us.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. A symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective, an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Okay, well, the patch has done nothing. Whereas there are still 30 frames. Fair enough. Okay, so let's work with what we have. So we're pulling 2.8 gigs of allocated video memory and 7 gigs of RAM, which is surprisingly a lot for a game like this in 4K. But hey ho, let's try to get where we need to go.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the optimist. From the beam of sunshine himself.
Okay, car driving is a bit odd. Definitely sets you apart from GTA.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
Hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1.
Right, I'm not sure if I mentioned, but this game also featured a rather advanced for its time facial animation that would actually allow you to kind of do interrogation of
Look at
the
this junk.
suspect, and you could try to learn or understand the facial motions if he's lying, stressed, or you know, stuff like this. So you should be able to pick up and kind of do
Not
your
my job to pick
interrogations.
through other people's trash.
But then again, I honestly do not know if this is true. Also, legend says...
What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
Legend says that this is also one of the reasons why the game was capped at 30 frames, because the facial animation stuff and some of the physics in the game might break at
I tell
higher
you, I'm
frames.
jinxed. I always
So
get
go
lazy
figure.
with this crap. Jesus. Cole, come take a look at this.
Come take a look at this cliche.
We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time. Have a good look around. It could be anywhere.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Okay, there was something here. There's a magnifying glass.
Maybe. No.
Come on, it's on the ground. Even I can see it.
I doubt it.
Oh, so we're looking for the gun and we're picking up everything else. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, clearly you kind of can feel Rockstar throughout all of this. Like the way the game plays and how it feels, I would rather want to say. Oh. We're able to lock on to that from a distance. Okay. Anywhere particular? Oh, we have a better mantle system than in Warzone. I mean, to be fair, for the game of 2011, the light effects from the flashlight is actually pretty on point. And we can even run. I think that's the gun right there. I'm pretty sure that's the gun. Threw it on a roof. Fair enough. Let's continue through here first. Oh, what's this?
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheldon.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering around.
You went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon, and your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
Deep thoughts.
Don't think this is anything.
Actually forgot that I'm looking for a gun at this moment. Right, okay. So how do we get up there? There we go. So you can climb pipes. There we go.
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893. Two rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here. Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Look at my buddy, he's legging it. I don't condone dangerous driving, but these two, a second ago, they were special kind.
If you use the siren, maybe those metal things in front of you called cars will know you're in a hurry.
Oh, I can use the siren now. I just don't know how. You know, it's I'm still in training. Cut me some slack. There we go.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
I mean, no, we just came to buy a gun.
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Oh, wait, I actually need to read? Oh, 27. Walnut grip. 27. Outmount grip. Pearl grip, 27.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
That's sarcasm.
Do we call it in?
Yes.
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
Okay. Maybe one of these days I'm gonna learn how to use a siren. I don't know. I keep my options rather open.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon, bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. I like my partner, really. Hell, I like him more than I like myself. 10 out of 10. Now, the good news are you can actually play this game on Windows 11 and it actually works and runs. So perhaps you guys can tinker about with the 60 frame unlock if you really want to do it. But in all honesty, you know, end of the day, for a majority of the good old games, it's a surprise if they actually work on new operating systems. So I would say this is one of the main things as well. There we go.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
That was a very bad move, Schroeder.
You started. You ready, tough guy? Huh?
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Okay, alright. Let's have a look-sees.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation, or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner, and leave the book where you found it.
Call it in. He's right.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
Well, now we have 60 frames, so that's a good thing, right?
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
I didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identified, code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger, KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
We getting a gunfight? Hello.
Find some cover!
Why is nobody covering me?
We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you
Not
a chance.
chance, copper. You come any closer? It's like to an axe.
Getting cameras here, folks.
Shit.
Fuck.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear. Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner. This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive at first, Cole. You're the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, but wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before he jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD! You can go screw yourselves.
Watch it!
He's hiding in the alley! Bowers! Hold it right there!
Stop now or I will shoot. I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire!
You don't want to do this, Wendell. Get down from there right now.
Give it up, Wendell!
Stay the hell away from me!
You've got to be kidding!
You fucking asked for it.
I mean, I was
No way I'm going back inside.
expecting detective drama, but not chasing people on the rooftops.
I've done my time. You assholes already screwed
It's
me
over,
once.
Bowers!
My guy's a
Give it
parkour
up,
master.
Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Right, as you see, this is one of those games where it just keeps on going and the game just keeps on giving. I would say this definitely is one of the games that I would really want to play. And considering I've never played it before, I might actually give it a shot. Who knows, maybe you'll see it on Twitch, maybe you'll see it here. Performance-wise, I mean, literally GPU usage is barely idling, to be fair. So whatever rig you have, you're good to go. This game is currently on very huge promotion on Steam, by the way, so if you ever want to play this game, this might be the time to grab it, or maybe wait until the Christmas sale, Black Friday, or I don't know, something else sale, as Steam usually has them. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Over and out.